So today we're here and we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration. Now, I imagine there's a lot of boaters here that follow this page, and hopefully none of you have ever had to use a flare. But in case you do, it's probably worthwhile knowing how to use one. So I have a bunch of expired flares from the various boats I've owned over the years, and I do carry a couple extra packs of expired flares that are separate from the good ones in a separate area, just in case if I do need them. They're still good, but they don't meet the requirements if they are past the expiration date. I have a couple different styles of flares, and we'll go into that in a little bit. But this is a combination day and night flare. And this is Coast Guard approved. For boats over 16 feet in length, if you're on the Great Lakes, most likely you probably have a bigger boat than 16 foot. You will need to have 3 of these to be legal, combination day and night. Real simple with these flares. This is the day and night combination. Gonna pop off this black cap on top, and that is your striker. And then take off this red cap here, just twist it off. And these two go together just like strike and a match. So hold the flare in the white part below that line there and face it downwind, so the wind's coming over my shoulder here. Basically, I just stick my finger in it there and strike it, hold it downwind away from you. So just that easy. And that burns for about 3 minutes. So you want to hold it over the side of the boat just so it doesn't drip on the boat. That is very hot stuff. You can make the situation a lot worse if you catch the boat on fire while trying to get some help. Now this one expired in May of 2011 and it's still good. I generally keep a couple packs of old flares on the boat in a separate compartment because if I do need help and assistance other than my EPIRB and marine radio, I will go to the flares. And if I use up the 4 good ones that I have, you're required to have 3. If I use up the 4 good ones I have, I can go to the backup flares, because as you see from 2011, they still work just fine. So they say don't wave this over your head. Obviously all that hot juice is gonna go on you and on the boat. So just hold it over, away from you, downwind, just like that. And it burns for about 3 minutes. That was about 3 minutes. Then it just fizzles out nice and slow. All right, so next up is an electronic flare. Now these are pretty new over the last couple of years and are really coming down in price. I think I paid $100 or a little more. Now, when you buy a pack of flares, they might be $30 or something, and they do expire. Well, this never expires. According one-time purchase, never expires. Now, the important thing when I talked to the Coast Guard earlier is that it meets U.S. Coast Guard requirements, and this does. This is a nighttime signal. It is not legal for daytime use. This is a nighttime use only. So this kit actually comes with a daytime distress flag, and that's what makes it legal day and night. So we're going to talk about the nighttime signal here real quick. Now this is a soft, floaty, rubbery type of material. So you just got your bungee cord. You can have it on your hand. You can have it looped pretty much on anything so you don't drop it over the side of the boat. But if you do drop it, thankfully it will float. So this is just a twist to turn on, and that is giving the SOS flashes. And those are actually written here. So we can see the Morse code. So that is an LED, and there's batteries inside, so this will last a very, very long time. Obviously have a spare set of batteries or change them once a season. But pretty slick, so I'm excited to have that this year. Now for the daytime signal to be legal, we're going to have this orange flag here. Now I'm not gonna unroll it yet, so I'm gonna keep it packaged nice and neat, but that is your daytime distress signal. And there should be a whistle. Actually, it's in my kayak or my canoe because I needed one of those on the river the other day. So this will be legal day and night with this kit. So if you're into that, check it out. All right, guys, and the last order of business, which may or may not be illegal, is a flare gun. Now, I didn't buy this. It came on one of the boats that I owned, and I've always had it. Now, these expired in 2007, it says on the shells, but this is a Orion 12 gauge flare gun. Apparently, these are illegal in Canada. When I did my captain's course, they mentioned that. So they may or may not be illegal here in the US as well. Trying to get a call back from the Coast Guard about that, because looking online, one place said they are, and when I look at the Coast Guard requirements, it was unclear. So waiting for the professionals to call back, but in the meantime, smoke them if you got them. So this comes with 6 flares. We got a 6-pack there. Burn time is 6 seconds. Basically just slide one off like that, drop it down the hatch like that. No safety on this bad boy, just this. Obviously pointed away from people, up in the sky, maybe at a 45-degree angle, and let her go. So I'm gonna shoot a couple of them, get different camera angles and stuff. One point to mention, it is illegal to put off any distress flares when you're on the water if you are not distressed. All right, ready? Forgot how it works. Cock that back. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Okay. Wow, that is like the real thing. Whew. So obviously try to point it away from your eardrums when you fire it. Okay, so just a brake barrel. We'll dump that one out. Got a fresh one. We'll show you it going up. All right, guys, well, that was a fun little test, and hopefully you never need to use these, but if you do, you've seen how to do it here, and hopefully you'll be successful and be rescued. So it was a good practice for me too, because thankfully I've never needed to use them. So it was a nice demonstration, but also a learning tool for me. So thanks for watching, guys. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.